Once you are officially in escrow, the very first major event on your calendar is the home inspection. And I want to prepare you for a moment that catches almost every single first-time buyer off guard. The moment you open your email and see a 50-page report filled with photos, red arrows, and a laundry list of items that need attention. It is incredibly common to look at that massive document, feel your stomach drop, and think, oh no, this house is falling apart. But a steady hand doesn't panic over the length of an inspection report. If you're just joining us, welcome. This is video 10 of our First-Time Homebuyers Roadmap, a step-by-step series designed to take you from a nervous browser all the way to holding the keys to your first home with total confidence. In our last episode, we demystified the escrow black box, and today we're tackling the inspection process, breaking down what the inspector is actually looking for and how to separate minor cosmetic fixes from the real red flags and exactly how to protect your peace of mind. The first thing to understand is the inspector's job description. A home inspector is hired by you to be a completely objective, detached observer. Their job isn't to tell you if the house is a good deal or if you should buy it. Their job is to give you an exhaustive inventory of the home's current condition. Every single home, even a brand new construction that was finished yesterday, will have items on the inspection report. The inspector is going to point out everything from a loose outlet cover and a foggy window pane to an aging roof. When you get the report, don't focus on the sheer number of pages. Instead, we want to look at the home like a human body. We're looking at the skeleton and the major organs. A squeaky door is a minor detail. A cracked foundation, however, or a failing furnace is a major organ. Understanding these differences keeps you grounded from the very beginning. So what are we actually looking for? When we review the report together, we're filtering every item through three specific lenses: safety, structure, and system failures. Safety items include things like exposed electrical wiring, missing handrails, or elevated radon levels. Structural items involve the integrity of the foundation, major grading issues in the yard that push water towards the crawl space, or a roof that is at the end of its structural lifespan. And system failures involve your big-ticket utilities like the HVAC furnace, the air conditioning unit, the water heater, and perhaps the main sewer line. These are the areas that require a steady hand because they represent potential out-of-pocket expenses that could severely impact your savings buffer right after you move in. Everything else, the chip paint, the worn carpet, the dripping faucet, is just standard home maintenance. Once we have identified the true safety and structural issues, we'll use our contractual timeline to respond to the seller using a repair addendum. Remember, the goal of this step isn't to force the seller to deliver a mathematically perfect brand new house. If we ask for 50 tiny cosmetic fixes, the negotiation will probably stall out. Instead, we act reasonably and strategically, we focus our requests on the major items that matter most, and we can ask the seller to have a licensed contractor repair the issue before closing, or we can ask for a credit at closing, which lowers the amount of cash you need to bring to the table, so then you can take care of the repair yourself after moving in. By keeping our requests clean and focused on the big ticket items, we protect your budget while keeping the transaction moving smoothly forward. The home inspection isn't a test of the house passing or failing. It is simply a tool that gives you total transparency so you can make an educated, stress-free decision. When it comes to reading and understanding a home inspection report, what questions immediately come to mind right now? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. In our next video, we're moving to the financial hurdle of the appraisal. We'll talk about what happens when the lender verifies the home value and how we handle a low appraisal without losing the house. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it, and I'll see you next time. I'm Brian Whistler, Realtor, and I help people buy and sell homes in Oregon and Washington.